Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 3, and yes, we are still at the party. We are in round 2 of the talks. The groups have shoveled up once again, and yes, we are talking to everyone before the dance, because that should be our next segment. So let's continue where we were. Let's have a quick check on the map, see where we still need to go. We have 2 segments done and the rest all need to be done. So I'm guessing this part would be the wisest, and then go all the way down, back to the middle, and onwards to the Emperor. Yeah, we should definitely be able to do that today. And then we get to pick, who are we going to dance with? I already know. You will see which one it is, and I'm pretty sure most of you already know who I'm gonna pick. Oh, thank you for all the equipment you've provided for the branch campus, Chairman Arena. And this has been such a big help too, and we really can't thank the RF company enough. Well, my daughter aside, the reports you've been sending us have been just as helpful. And Emma, I'd like to thank you for all the data you provided using on the Ouroboros stuff. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Thank you for letting me use it. Well, there really is a lot of talent here at this party tonight. If either of you have any complaints about your current positions, oh, just let me know. I'll have positions at RF worthy of your talents prepared in an instant. That's so nice for you to offer, but I'm happy where I am right now. Oh yes, and so am I. Look like she's still in recruitment mode. Oh yeah, knowing Irina, she's more than ready to recruit almost any student here at the party. Well, beside Ash, probably. But let's be honest, Ash is just a sexual harassment suit waiting to happen. Oh, Eliz's mother is so pretty. And she's a genius business woman to boot. I hope that one day I can carry myself with her level of confidence. You know, Emma, you're an impressive woman in your own right. You mean it? It's kind of embarrassing to hear you say that out loud like that. But she is. As a branch campus head of political economics, I'm particularly interested in Chairman Irina's business philosophy. I wonder if she'd be willing to teach a special class for us. Good idea. I think the students would really benefit from something like that. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Maybe I should ask her. Oh, definitely. She has any right to say no, but if you don't ask, you never know. Oh, let's see. Who haven't I talked to yet? Man, Irina really knows how to network. Oh, that she does. I'm pretty sure of it. Right, this is off limits. Prince Cedric, it's been far too long. Oh, you're right. It has been quite a few years, hasn't it, Patrick? And you're Ash, right? I think this is the first time we've spoken one-on-one like this. Yeah, I guess so. We had our problems, but I can't say I don't like your style. Every time we run into you, you say some shit that really stirs things up. My word, have you forgotten this is the Crown Prince? Show him some respect. He's right, Ash. Well, if it isn't Rean again. Don't worry about Ash. I'm glad for the chance to just be able to talk like this with someone my own age. Hear that? I got the okay straight from the Imperial family. Even so, you still need to be a little bit more respectful. Like I said, don't worry, it's fine. Anyway, I assume you're here to give me your reply about your upcoming dance with my sister? What did you say? For real. It was a last minute sort of thing. So the rumors were true after all. Well, no matter. If you're dancing with the princess, then I'll be able to dance with Elise. Dance with Elise? What exactly made you think you can do that? Why do you always make that same terrifying smile? You know, you're like a completely different person when Elise is around. If you learned your lesson, maybe I wouldn't have to be. That said, after she dances with me, you're welcome to ask her for a dance. Really? Well, just remember, Patrick, leave room for ideas. Oh, this reminds me of what I've seen in movies with nuns when they like teach at a class and there's a boy and girl dance, they always had like the big ruler in between. Leave room for the Lord. It's basically exactly the same thing. Right. So this is the overbearing older brother side of you I've heard so much about. Quite different from my own older brother. But when you think about how lovely Elise is, it's only natural to look out for her. Damn, man, making a move on the princess herself. And I'm supposed to be the crazy one in the group. Can you please not say things that'll get me thrown in prison? Well, it is Ash, what do you expect? Of course you would say something like that. Well, I've introduced myself to just about everyone now, but meeting the Empress and Princess Alfin was the most nerve-wracking of them all. Well, I still haven't talked with the heads of the 4 great houses yet. Could I have you come with me? Well, okay. Empress Priscilla and Princess Alfin were both just lovely. Alyssa and Elise too. I can't believe we're only a few years apart. Oh no, I just realized I've only been talking to the women. Oh, I should speak with the heads of the 4 great houses too. Hello, Instructor Schwarzer. Prince Cedric seems to really be enjoying himself. We're really happy to see him like this. Personally, I'm looking forward to the dance. Me too, because I have no idea what's gonna happen. It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Ah, there you are, Yuna, Altina, talking with Major Claire, I see. Instructor. Well, hello there. Oh, you've been bouncing between all the different chats the whole night, Instructor. Well, a chance to talk with all these different people doesn't come often. I need to make the most of it. I remember that Yuna knew Claire from before, but had you met her before the start of the school year, Altina? Yes, she often looked after Milliam and me when we were on joint missions. Well, we haven't had a good chance to talk with each other like this since back when I was still at the police academy. She really helped me out a lot back then. No, Ayuna, it was nothing. What precisely did the Major help with? If you're comfortable sharing it with us, that is. Well, it's old news by now, but it happened at the end of last year. After Lloyd was branded a criminal, I started protesting to the military police HQ. But the new head of the department was from Erebonian, and he revoked all the academic credits I've gained. For protesting? Could he even do that? Such actions were both beyond his right and unfounded. Precisely, I felt it was completely uncalled for, so I stepped in. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get all her units back. But we managed to get about half of them reinstated, and we reached an agreement where I'd be able to get the other half back when attending a different school. Ah, now I see. Yeah, so that's how you ended up at the branch campus. Correct. I thought it would benefit her more than simply retaking the same class at the Military Police Academy. I heard the new Class 7 was going to be formed, so I recommended her to the branch campus. Wow, I had no idea. Well, I was pretty ticked off at the time, but now I feel like everything worked out for the best. If I continued on at the police academy and joined the military police, I probably would have exploded from stress. But don't think this means I was happy to be in your class or anything. Oh yeah? That's a shame. But does this mean you're going to leave us once you get your units? Oh, well... No, I don't think she will. Well, after going through all that to get here, there's no way I'm going to just up and leave you guys. There are so many things I want to do here now, and besides, I need to take around and look after you, Ellie. Well, as far as schoolwork is concerned, I'm the one who looks after you. Well, I'm glad you found such a good place for yourself, Yuna. Me too. And that's just it, isn't it? Class 7, over all the time we've been playing with them during Cold Steel 3, they have really come together and became friends. Even Ash. There were so many reasons I recommended Yuna to the branch campus, but it makes me happy to see just how well she's done. Well, she really is impressive. Perhaps it's a little late to say this now, but thank you for sending her our way. Oh, you don't need to thank me. Knowing that one of my dear students has been able to spread their wings is thanks enough. Oh, is that right? Another connection. I've been thinking about it, but there's no guarantee I'll be able to stay at the branch campus. Does the thought of leaving make you feel sad? I don't think I understand that feeling. In any case, I prefer being here. But if it turns out I need to leave, I will accept my new orders. Though, if possible, I'd like to spend more time with Yuna and the others. I'm glad to hear it. And Rean would do anything he can to make that happen. Man, fate sure works in mysterious ways, huh? If you told me a half a year ago where I'd be today... Anyway, thanks Instructor Rean for everything you've done for us up until now. He was more than happy to. Don't forget about him.
My, dealing with so many important people is simply exhausting. But I suppose I shouldn't complain. After all, in order to make the Lake Lord business grow, networking is crucial. Ah, it's you. Good to see you again. Your fishing skills are impressive as ever. Please continue to bring honor to the Imperial Fishing Club.
He's really piling on the expectations.
Annabelle's technique during the fishing competition earlier today was wonderful. But I suppose it to be expected if she's been practicing with Kenneth. Were you to join the Imperial Fishing Club, stock would certainly rise in the public's eye. Please give it some thought.
Sure, I'll think about it. Hey, for Cold Steel 4, I'm all for it. But now we need to focus on getting this done. Ah, this is the same butler.
I didn't expect I get the chance to speak with you, Brigadier General. The Black Whirlwind of Sutherland himself. Last time I saw you was in the final battle of the Civil War.
Good to see you again too, General. It was a real shame the Infernal Castle got in our way. I would have liked the chance to test myself against the legendary 4th Armored Division. It would have been an honor to even slow you down.
Quit your joking. Between your prowess piloting and Panzer Soldat and your spear skills, you'd have done a lot more than just slow us down. Those Nord spear techniques are really something else. Are you trained in them as well by any chance?
Why, yes I am. Though I hear the skills of the Barges family are even more polished. It's thanks to my family having lived in Erebonian for so long. We've incorporated certain aspects of Imperial spear techniques into our style. We've got a bit of the Schleiden style, the Vendor style, and even a few techniques from the Eisenritter mixed in. I'm actually a little jealous of the pure Nord style you use. Well, to be honest, my style isn't completely Nord these days.
Well, all this talk about styles, I only ever trained in the 100th form military combat they taught us at the Military Academy. I'm jealous of the both of you for being able to discuss martial arts with such depth.
Well, you're a master of combat in your own way, General.
Well, speaking of the military combat style, I hear it's been going through a number of changes lately to account for Panzer Soldats. I'm sure your right-hand man is quite the pilot. Neidhart? He's one of the best, of course. But even then, I doubt even he'd be a match for you, Brigadier General. Maybe General Van Dyke would be a better sparring partner?
Well, I think I'll leave him to Lady Aurelia. Looking at them now, you wouldn't know those two met on the battlefield at the end of the Civil War. Now that I think about it, Gaius is acquainted with both of them. He knows General Gregg through Elliot, and from what I've heard, Gaius and Brigadier General Bardias were both taught by that one traveling priest. A very mysterious traveling priest.
Well, the general can still be pretty unreasonable, but I've learned to just let his demands just roll off my back.
Yeah, well, I guess he really is used to dealing with him.
I've never been acquainted with both of them for a while, but I haven't had the opportunity to introduce them until now. Each one is a master in their own right. I imagine their shared love of martial arts will give them more than enough to talk about.
Oh, definitely.
Well, because there wasn't a clear winner between me and the Brigadier General, I was curious. Perhaps we should hold a Pensa Soldat tournament to stir up all the young'uns.
I can see that getting really out of hand. Hey, as long as it's like exhibition matches and nothing too serious, it actually might be really interesting, to be honest. Oh, excuse me. Are you Miss Alyssa Reinford of the RF Company? You're one of the members of the Class 7, right? The one who saved Cedric's life in the Civil War. And now you're the director of the 4th Development Division? I saw the interview you had with the Imperial Chronicle. It was so awe-inspiring. My name is Ada Grant. I'm from Class 1 at Thors main campus, and it's really an honor to meet you. Aw, that's really flattering, thank you. I'm happy to meet you too, Ada. I think you might be overselling me a bit, though. There's no need to be modest, Alyssa. You really are an incredible woman. Exactly. It's one of my goals to be even half as lovely and skilled as you are. Wow, well, from what I hear, you're pretty skilled already. You got like 2nd place in the midterm exams out of both Thors campuses combined, right? Those are just grades. When I think about everything you and your class accomplished, scoring high on a test seems so insignificant. Nonsense. You should never devalue your own hard work. Maybe you should come work for me after you graduate. Just kidding. Huh? I think you stunned her into silence. And I get a feeling if you did offer, she would jump on it so quickly. Sorry, I still haven't decided what to do after I graduate. Oh, don't stress over it. Just keep in mind as one of your potential choices. I will. Oh, thank you so much. Looks like Alyssa's in recruitment mode too. I'm guessing it's a family trait. Also, Ada seems to know a lot about Class 7. I wonder if that's the reason she enrolled in Thors in the first place. Oh, because of the restructuring of the main campus this year, we students are being strongly encouraged to get jobs with the military or government. I've been agonizing over what I should do even before I enrolled at Thors. I actually considered going to St. Estrella at one point. Oh, you don't say. Oh yes, I knew Princess Alfin was attending the school and I thought I might be able to find a path to follow there. But then I heard about the heroic group of students from Thors fighting in the Civil War, and that's what led my decision. Oh, I'm happy to hear we were able to inspire you like that. Oh, now you can carry out the Thor spirit just like you did. Well, I suppose no matter what school you ended up choosing, you would have been able to meet someone from the Imperial family. I almost wish we could have gone to school together. But of course, we can still be friends now. I look forward to seeing you more in the future, Ada. Oh yes, and so do I. Well, she may not be related to Instructor Rean by blood, but she's just as a wonderful person as he is. Is everything alright? No. Yes, sorry, it's nothing. Looks to me you're still agonizing over what to do after graduation. Oh, no, it was something else. I mean... I'm happy to see the three of them getting along so well. Yes, and another potential Rean harem fan. Oh, what will you two do about the dance after this? Right, well, traditionally it's the man who asks the woman out. Yes, if he asks me, I certainly won't decline. Both of them seem fidgety. I wonder what's going on. I think both of them have the same man in mind of who they want to dance with. Oh, Ada's so brilliant and can do so much that she's probably having a hard time deciding what exactly to do. But it would be wonderful to hear that you had such an impact on her that she wanted to enroll at Thors. It really is an honor. I'm thrilled. It seems like the wall between the main and branch campuses is all but gone. As it should be. Oh, and there you are, Rean. That girl, Ada. She's from the main campus, right? I'm pretty impressed with her. I ended up giving her an invite to come work for me. I guess you're more like your mother than you think, Alyssa. That's the last thing I wanted to hear. But since you brought it up, it's kind of the mindset mother has. Well, it's a relief to see that the next generation of Thor students is so impressive. Yeah, it is. But you could also say that when there are so many impressive students, does it mean that fate is steering them to a certain destination in the future? Something really big? Because they always say in games like this that heroes rise up when destiny or fate demands it of them. That might maybe be the case in this game too. Alright. Professor Smith. Oh, hello you two. Seem like you're talking about something interesting. We are in the middle of discussing military technology in recent years. Oh, there's no stopping the march of progress. We've got weapons today that people couldn't even have dreamed of a decade ago. That's true. Bands of soldiers, those colossal archaisms, even the railway cannons. Oh, not to mention, certain countries almost have fully functioning orbital networks. Soon enough, we might even go to the point where even praeses will need to know how to use an orbital terminal. If you can't use an orbital terminal, then the future will be bleak for you. Yeah, because if you don't learn the current technology that's leading, you will be left behind. That's always been true. How do you mean? Technological advancements in recent years are due to the development of high-level orbital arithmetic logic units. The orbital network works to connect those. As more and more are linked, the possibilities become endless. This new technology is far more advanced than anything that came before it. In fact, I'd go so far as to say we're living through the second orbital revolution. No kidding. Well, if you're saying this is happening as we speak, then... Now this sounds like quite a fascinating little chat. Oh. Oh, hey there, Lecter. So there you are. Yeah, I was off doing a few patrols of the place. Seemed like the palace is secure though. Phew, all that walking around really worked up an appetite. I'm about to be all over this buffet. By the time I'm done, it'll probably be all over me too. Well, with the way you act, no one would even know you're a major. Oh yeah? Then how's progress on that Ramdas, Professor? Oh right, those were the battle ornaments the Calvarian agents were using. Don't be impatient. I've only just begun the analysis. From my first look at them, though I can't exactly tell, I can only tell they're excellently made. Their most noteworthy quality is they will only function when activated by their owners. Thus far, we've gotten from our analysis has been the reams of junk data. Well, maybe they use the unique qualities of each person's spirit as kind of key. And this person's spirit is definitely something you can't just crank out a copy of. Could be they've got a completely secure system, probably called a spirit code or something like that. How do you know all this? Well, he worked for the intelligence division, and he kind of got a great skill of doing this sort of thing. I don't know a thing, I'm just pulling all this from the usual place. Those were all just guesses. Well, you need to give logical explanations to support your hypothesis. Well, Lecter was telling me about this intuition earlier today, but... Jeez, these two. In all honesty, what Lecter is saying is probably not too far off from the truth. And if they could make the same technique in the Argus units, it would be an amazing progress. Because it would mean that you have your own unit with all the data you need, all the info you have, and nobody would be able to access that except you. So, hey, it's a potential technology for future games. Yep, like a bucket of vinegar and a pile of baking soda. This will probably go on for a while, so let's just let them find it out. I don't know if that's the best option. Just look at them argue, it's a beautiful thing. No intention of stopping them, I take it? By the way, didn't you have some guild business to discuss with Lecter? Oh yeah, about reopening the branch campus, the branches outside of Hamdon. I'm saving that for later. Figured it'd be best to bring it up when I have Fee with me.
Yeah, 2 people from the Bracer Guild. Perfect.
Man, I really got myself caught by some real trollmakers. Well, honestly, this was your own fault. But you really didn't know about their Ramdas?
I mean, sure, I had my suspicions.
Huh? Just between you and me, I hear there's an artifact that can perfectly encrypt communication data. It can connect across any distance and even serve as a terminal for multiple devices.
Wait, could it be?
Man, can't you guys just let me enjoy myself? I got people to smooth and hors d'oeuvres to snarf. That's our lector, unfortunately.
Man, I really got myself caught up with some trollmakers.
Hey Schwarzer, help me out of this.
I think I'll pass, thanks.
Despite what he says, he does seem to be enjoying the attention.
Oh, I think he does.
Tell me, how did you all know of that? Spit it out, require full logical explanation, and not one iota less.
Yeah, I can see from a professor's standpoint that he would be frustrated when somebody makes just wild guesses and they're pretty much on the mark,
because there's nothing scientific about that. Even though I do think that when
professors are trying to confirm a theory they have, the theory itself comes with just rational guesses they have about a certain thing before they start actually studying it. So it's a start, definitely.
Oh, did you get enough to eat? If you need anything else, just let me know.
Machias, Kurt, Fritz, what are you 3 talking about? We're discussing chess. Would you care to join in?
That makes sense, now that I think about it.
Well, I had no idea Machias was also in a chess club. Well, to have entered that tournament, he must be really skilled.
Huh?
You were in a tournament?
Yeah. There was an amateur chess tournament going on the other day. I happened to have the day off, so I figured it might be fun.
But I ended up losing in the semifinals.
Oh wow. Even getting to the semifinals is impressive on its own.
I agree.
Even though it was for amateurs, the people who place high in those tournaments are often just as good as some pros.
Well, would you mind telling us more about it?
Sure thing. It's always nice seeing people bond over shared hobbies. Well, it's the easiest way to bond, isn't it? Like, if I talk to anybody else about games that I play, and they like those games too, well, the entire night is filled with conversation. I think that's for a lot of people, because if you talk about something you love, things just go naturally.
Well, Machias must be quite a skilled player, considering he made it all the way to the semifinals. I wonder if he'd be open to teaching me a secret someday.
I'm sure if you asked nicely, he would definitely say yes.
Apparently the main campus used to have 2 separate chess clubs.
I heard they had quite a heated rivalry between them.
Makes sense, considering how passionate Machias seems about it.
Well, you know, all this talking really has me in the mood for a game of chess. I hope we can play together again someday, Rean. That would be fun. Even more so if we could get Juices to join in.
Yes, I guess.
Juices hasn't changed a bit, still as intimidating and aloof as he ever was. Someone needs to knock him off his high horse. Sounds like you haven't changed much either, Machias. Definitely not, but that's actually the basis of a great rivalry between them, isn't it? Just them being themselves. Alright, that's the last one. The ladies of the court. Oh, it's an honor to be able to speak with you, Your Highness. My name is Muse Egret. I apologize for not being able to meet you before now. Well, that's not quite true. I remember you visiting the palace about 13 years ago, when your parents were still alive. The 2 of us first met back then. It was then you first met Alfin too. I remember the 2 of you playing and laughing. I had no idea. Oh, now that you mention it, I have a few fuzzy memories. I think I was about 4 at the time, so she must have been 3. Oh, at the time, I couldn't have guessed what was going to happen to your parents. These words may be far too late, but my heart goes out to you for your loss. Oh no, I appreciate it. Thank you for your kind words. I guess this is the first time they were able to talk like this. But if her parents came to visit the palace, that must mean... Yes, they were nobles, and pretty high up. Introducing yourself to the Empress, Muse? Why, yes. I've lived in Heimdall for some time now, but I never had the chance to speak with her. I'm glad I was able to put one of my regrets to rest. Oh, I'm sorry it took so long, Muse. Mother had actually been asking me to set up a meeting with you for a little while. But with everything that happened, I'm glad you two were finally able to speak though. Thank you, Alvin. I guess Muse's circumstances are more complicated than I thought. But I'm glad to hear that she has the Empress and Princess Alvin looking out for her. Oh, so Instructor Rean, are there any truth to the rumors you'll be dancing with the princess later this evening? Oh, I suppose Cedric has been planning for that, but what I did ask before, I'm sure now it would be a bit difficult for you to accept Rean. I explained things to Cedric, so everything should be fine now and... Oh, is it still happening regardless? I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding, but... Rean told them about the conversation he had with Cedric earlier regarding the dance. Oh, he did what? Is he still going on ahead with this behind my back? I suppose it's been set in stone, little by little. Oh, I'm sure the two of you will look great together, but I can't help but feel a little jealous. Oh, and poor Elise. Yeah, that's what's been bothering me the most. What about Elise have to do with this? What? What? Dense as a rock. Oh, anyway, Muse, please lend me your help. I'm sure that insidious mind of yours can come up with a plan. Oh, that's quite a way to ask me for help, but I accept. After all, how could I say no to helping pose Elise and my dearest instructor? They've gone off in their own little world. I should start mentally preparing for the dance. Definitely. Oh gosh, Cedric. Sorry, this whole situation is sort of my fault. Oh no, don't blame yourself. Anyway, we need to figure out how to resolve this as soon as possible. I think the only way to solve this is by doing the actual dance. Perhaps I should ask Muse what she thinks. I need to figure something out myself. Oh, that obliviousness of yours is going to be your downfall, instructor. Perhaps I'll employ the help of the rest of Class 7 for this one. What did I get myself into? Oh, I heard Muse was one of your students. I'm truly happy I was able to get the chance to speak with her. I'm not too familiar with everything that's happening over in Lemare. I get the feeling she has some complicated circumstances there. Well, I'm sure she'll be able to tell you about it eventually, one way or another. We seem to be surrounded by so many tragic stories, such as Oliver's past. The way he lost his mother was truly heartbreaking. Well, I've heard a few rumors, like how she was born a commoner. Oh yes, she was one the Emperor was truly in love with. I remember it vividly. I was a humble maid back then. They lived far from Heimdall, and he was always trying to find ways to get her to live in the palace with him. That is it okay for me to be hearing about this? Oh, it's fine. Nearly everyone here at the palace knows already. However, after she passed, he accepted the throne and ended up choosing someone from a small noble family to be his wife. Me. We went through some trouble, but eventually Oliver began living with us, and I was blessed with my daughter and son. His Majesty has given Alvin and Cedric his whole heart as their father. But Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be discussing such things. No, it's fine. Prince Oliver is at the party City Hall is hosting tonight, right? Yes, he's there representing the Imperial family. I hope things will begin to change for the better here in the palace, and for the Vendor family too. Yes, I hope for that too, truly. Oh dear, there seems to be something wrong. Alfin doesn't seem to mind it, however. Rean, I ask that you take good care of my daughter. Your words are too kind. Yes, and Rean is not gonna interpret it the way she probably meant it. He's not searching for a relationship with Alfin. We've got somebody else in mind. Alright, I think it's time for us to meet with the Emperor and perhaps start the dance. And so the party continued, with Rean never getting an opening to talk with the Chancellor. With the party in full swing, people began gathering in the center of the garden.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. To start us off, my sister Alfin will have the first dance. The way I hear it, people all across the Empire have been awaiting this moment for years. Like me, she is now 17 years old, and this dance will serve as her debut into high society. Her first dance partner shall be a certain instructor at Thors Military Academy.
Cedric is not giving us the choice, is it?
None other than the Ashen Chevalier, Rean Schwarzer.
Huh, so then he's the princess's...
I hear he's only the son of a baron, but I suppose it's okay these days.
He seems to carry himself well.
Sure enough.
Yeah, there have been rumors going around like wildfire.
It's a huge honor, I guess.
Yes, he shall be the princess's first.
Sounds dirty when you put it that way.
It does.
Fee?
Classy, guys.
He was drowning in fame before. Now everyone's talking like him and the princess are already married.
Yeah, seems like everyone's reading way too much into this.
Well, to some degree, yes.
However will this play out, I wonder?
I'm still hoping Rean had a choice.
To tell the truth, I'm actually already acquainted with Mr. Rean Schwarzer. He's the older brother of my dearest friend. Allow me to introduce Elise Schwarzer. She is the student council president at St. Estrella Girls' School. Princess? And she will be making her debut into high society alongside me tonight. Rean will choose which of us he dances with.
Really? Just these two?
Whoever he chooses, there will be no hard feelings.
Very well played, princess.
Aw, what an adorable workaround.
She really is something else.
Yeah, but this also shows how much he cares about Elise.
Princess!
You're a real lifesaver. I will respectfully take both the hand of my sister and her best friend, the princess. It might be a bit unorthodox, but please, allow us Schwarzer siblings to have the first dance.
Yeah, he wouldn't have accepted anybody else for the first dance. He would have killed that person, definitely. It's adorable though.
I wonder whose idea this was.
My word. Can one man truly be this lucky?
Lucky enough to dodge that bullet, you mean?
Yes. Had he danced with the princess first, the whole city would be planning their honeymoon by now. However, since he and his sister danced first, that ship has sailed, as it were.
Oh, Alfin.
That ashen chevalier is certainly quite the man. Wouldn't you agree?
You can thank Baron Schwarzer for raising him that way.
Yeah, but in his head is,
Now,
that's my
all
boy.
you young people here with us. Follow their lead and enjoy yourselves.
Definitely.
The summer festival's blue moon shines on us this night. I am certain the spirits are especially riled. So, let us give them a show.
Rean's dancing with Alyssa. Perfect. I wonder if that is because of us choosing her in the event. Or it's just random. Patrick, you lucky devil. Rean's not killing you right now, so you survived. And as a Baron, Rean has been taught perfectly how to dance.
My apologies for arriving so late.
Rufus. So good to see you.
Is that Governor General Rufus?
I didn't know he was coming.
It seems you've stolen the spotlight all to yourself.
To tell the truth, I was at a party held by the Imperial Household Agency. I wish to greet His Highness Olivert, Governor Regnitz, Lord Ragnar, and Viscount Arcade before making my way here.
I see.
Thank you for your courtesy.
The night is yet young, and the party has only just begun. Bring out more food and drinks. Please continue to enjoy yourselves, by all means.
You, sis, come with me. Let us catch up, my dear brother. Machias, Elisa, Elliot, and Laura as well. Join us. I'm sure we've much to talk about.
In that case, I shall call upon Ms. Valestein and Ms. Herschel. Come, allow me to introduce you to the Empress.
What's this about all of a sudden?
I don't know. There's no way we can refuse.
True. I'm curious though.
Why just us, though? Does it have something to do with our families?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
May as well get going then.
I suppose I'll go. I wonder what they're talking about. Think we should follow?
Yeah.
Rean!
Oh, Claire!
What's wrong?
Well, this may come as a surprise, but a certain someone would like to speak with you.
Alright. Is it Osborne?
You mean... the someone who just left, perhaps?
Understood. I'll be going, everyone.
Yes. Good luck.
Try not to be too nervous! Rean? Instructor?
Huh.
Just go straight to the end of the hall, then make a right.
Can we talk to her? Rean, this might not be helpful, but try not to be too much on edge. You've met with His Majesty several times already, right? I don't know what he wants to talk to you about, but I can't imagine it's anything bad. I hope you're right. Okay, so it's the Emperor that wants to talk to him. That's an amazing honor, isn't it?
Oh, there are many young people attending this year's party. It warms my heart to see them all enjoying themselves. Okay, let's see where it is, so we can go be there last. It's probably here in this room, so let's check the other two hallways first, if we're allowed. This is a waiting room for guests. Alright, a whole lot of waiting rooms.
It's luxurious.
It's a sizable lounge for palace guests.
Oh, are you Mr. Schwarzer? Your dance was splendid. I'm looking forward to your future success. Thank you. The question of Princess Elvin's dance partner was the focus of gossip mills across the nation. You seem to have dodged the issue quite skillfully, though. Ha, thank you. And my apologies. It's fine. I wasn't all that interested in it to begin with. May you continue your honorable service, Ashen Chevalier. Yeah, cause now, with this, he has options. I trust you're enjoying yourself. If you require anything at all, please don't hesitate to let me know. Oh, we'll definitely let you know, I promise. Thank you, Major Claire, Mr. Schwarzer. We've been notified of your visit, so please proceed. We shall. But probably...
There's the back room.
Probably not today.
Yes, let's go.
Not today, though. Is this a waiting room for VIPs? Well, that seems to be the case, but no one is here at the moment. Either way, I shouldn't be wasting time now. Yes, and talking about wasting time, I think this will be the perfect opportunity to call the episode. And let's start the next one off with the talk with the Emperor. Because I think if we start this will definitely take some time. And possibly lead into a discussion with Osborne as well. And maybe Gaius' scene we've been waiting for. But that's better off for next one. At least we got to see the dance, and we've seen that he danced with Alyssa.
No.
It would have been very nice if we actually had chosen that. But with the way it's gone, I think story-wise, it's better this way. And of course, seeing Patrick dance with Elise. Yeah, that's cool too. I wonder if there's gonna be a well, recourse towards Patrick because of that, but we'll see. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Because we got an Emperor to talk to.
No.
Yeah, that's gonna be nervous for Rean, definitely. We'll see how he handles it. See you then, bye-bye.